Well, Paul, it's a great day for racing and a great day for pinball.
Hey guys, it is in fact a great day for pinball. This is Parton. Now, when did we last see this, Bob?
I think there was an alternate universe.
Yeah.
Where we saw it like negative 5 minutes ago.
Okay, and it was Robert, or it wasn't Bobby. It was, I think it was Robert.
No, it was Robot Or.
Oh, Robot Or. Yeah, that makes a lot more
sense. Yes, it was Robot Or.
We'll go for Robot Or. Okay.
Well, so for those who call Daniele the robot, this would be Robot Or.
Which would suit him very, very well.
Yeah.
But it's not. This is not Daniele. So it might be. Actually, it might be. So it is Daniele. So we're going to see the third game in the Daniele game. So this is Daniele versus Escher. Voice wasn't working there for some reason. Two absolutely.
And I like Escher art.
Yeah.
Because it's nice, mathematically, geometrically interesting. I don't know, if Adam had that in mind when he named Escher or not. But...
Probably not. Have you asked him?
No, I never actually asked him about that. I've known Escher since Escher was that high.
I can imagine, yeah. And Escher's dad is called Escher's dad, of course. Adam doesn't exist. He's just Escher's dad.
He's become Escher's dad.
Yeah.
Escher's not always pleased with that.
And he's so proud. I mean, he was at IFPA. Wow, that was a
flipper fumble.
It wasn't a well. It was obviously a fumble.
It was kind of an attempted live catch, and he changed his mind in the middle of it and lost the ball.
He'll not be happy with that. I'm absolutely sure.
Okay, is he going to try and do the outline flip with Johnny Plunge here?
If Escher does it, yes. If Daniele does it,
but yeah,
probably
Escher
not.
walked away, so I'm guessing Daniele is going to be doing it.
Yeah. And Daniele always comes out of the room. He never stands watching the game. So because they're watching this on a Twitch channel, it will be. It's only 5 seconds behind actually. So you get this delay of the player coming back,
right?
Because they're watching it out there on a live stream, whereas we're watching it actually live. So
that reminds me of one of the more amusing. Movie moments. If you've ever seen Spaceballs, there's a scene in Spaceballs where they're trying to figure out what's going on next, and they actually put in the videotape or whatever of the movie Spaceballs on the screen, and they like scroll forward to where they are in the movie right then, and then looking at themselves on the screen. This is us now. That was us.
And that was
yeah. Very clever.
So you're a science fiction fan as well?
A science fiction fan and a Mel Brooks fan.
Okay. I like science fiction. Dina will not watch any type of science fiction film or fantasy. She can't cope with it. She's very, very logical in her thinking. So things like that I have to watch when she's away. When she's on business trips and things. It's quite good. But science fiction is undoubtedly just portraying the future of whatever it's going to be. It's just a matter of when it's going to be. And there are so many examples of that, of course. And AI is the latest topic of everyone's conversation and where that's going to go. And the Terminator series probably may come into that at some point. So all comes back to pinball.
Well, I could go off on science fiction for a long time because I've been to possibly more science fiction conventions than pinball tournaments. I would actually have to check.
Okay.
Yeah. Used to know everybody, but I dropped off the pinball or the science fiction scene some years ago.
Yeah.
Met all the authors. And...
They're talking about Blazing Saddles on the on the chat. So, I mean, that is an awesome.
Since I happen to mention Mel Brooks, now they're
Yeah,
talking about Mel Brooks.
Yeah, Mel Brooks coming straight in place. Here we go, Daniele.
Okay.
Acciari, 2-0 over Escher Lefkoff. And Daniele ranked 12th in the world, Escher ranked number 1. Daniele, of course, from Italy. And okay, let's see how we do on this. So, if you remember Escher, this was a while ago. Oh, that was he was not happy with that at all.
Not expecting that bounce.
Daniele had a reboot. Oh dear. I love the humour that you get from some of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Escher ball 2. So nothing really much in the game. 23,000 is not a big score. He gets the post doesn't look like it's up, but he
Look out!
Oh,
That
it's
was,
gone.
yeah, that had a bad feeling about that. Was not going into that, in lane out lane area at the right angle. Yeah, it went away.
So he sort of let Daniele off the hook there, and that was, I think, his opportunity to put up a lead, and that's gone as well.
And Daniele gets hosed. So nobody, so far I would say the score is machine 4, players 0.
Yep. And this is really just a one-ball game.
Yep.
Yep. One-ball game to go through into the finals of the EPC Classic Tournament.
So Escher doing the deflection since he knew he had the center post up, just trying to get the ball to settle down there. But okay,
That's crazy.
crazy sling drain and
Three house balls.
bye bye. Well, not quite house balls, but 3 minimalist balls.
Yeah. And he manages. I think he's going to finish up with a better score on player 2. Oh, okay, not bad.
So Daniele, if he has any kind of gameplay here, should put this match away, but we'll see given what the machine's been doing so far. I didn't like that pass there. It wasn't far enough up on the flipper. Oh, and he missed.
And that was. This is very untypical. I mean,
Yeah, he's missing his shots.
His missing shots is.
There you go.
Okay.
And he saw that that was coming down at a speed he didn't like, so he flipped away at it. That was coming slower, so he knew he could just deflect it rather than flip away. And tried to, that was a nice one to deflect rather than flip away. And you have to make a judgment call each time. Oh, see, now that's the same mistake we saw earlier.
Yep.
Where you had the ball's coming down that lane, and you have to do something so it doesn't hit the top of the slingshot and drain there. You have to either flip away, or just hold the flipper up, or hold it up and drop it, and quickly drop it to get the ball to deflect,
over.
to not drain.
That was unbelievable. You've got two top players, top world-class players, and they finish on 43,000 and 27,000. So, yeah, unbelievable. Let's see what's happening in the other game. Okay, so no score so far with Markus and Mark. So we are moving on to.
So what's the format for the last 8? They play one game to decide 5, 6, 7, 8 positions.
Yes, one game.
Okay.
Okay, so they're on Lucky 7, and this is I guess will be Daniele's choice.
Okay, I guess that was left over from the previous
Yep.
match, and
Yeah, it must have been.
they hadn't actually drained it out. Okay.
So here we go, Lucky 7. How well do you know this one?
We were discussing. I was discussing it with
With Craig.
with
Okay.
Craig
Yeah,
earlier,
fine.
yeah, that the reels have been turned off or whatever. Yeah, this is a game where you can get put in jail because if one player gets a maximum bonus on a couple of balls and you haven't got anything done, you just
You can't
get enough
catch up.
scrounge points
Yeah.
to offset that in 2 balls. If you know, or in 1 ball if you're if the
That
other
was
guy,
an
if
absolutely
if one
great.
player has max bonus on 2 balls
Just watch this.
and you haven't got much, but yeah,
flip.
they've been doing a lot of shatzing.
This was a recovery of a single flipper recovery, which
Yeah.
is it's so effective.
And we almost had a Schatz loop drain earlier. I described it, and one of the players almost did it. Where you Schatz and it loops up and out in the middle.
Ooh.
So, mediocre first ball. 124,000. Good, but not great.
Good but not great, exactly. So we're running a bit late again this evening. It is 1 o'clock in the morning here in sunny Germany. But difficult to actually forecast the timings on these tournaments.
And Escher should have shaken that sooner than he
Sooner,
did.
yeah.
He should have shaken that sooner because you and I both saw that coming.
Yep, we did. Yep.
But he needed to nudge it so that it didn't do exactly what it did.
So remember, Escher has to win this game to stay in this semi-final.
So Daniele sitting on a lead of over 100,000. And again, if Daniele can get maximum bonus and decent ball time here, Escher is going to have to do an awful lot to catch him. That was an interesting little bump up from the bumper through the spinner.
It certainly was, but that gives him the completion that basically these two drop
finish the
targets.
stand-up targets. Or excuse me, the drop targets. Yeah.
That's always the first task.
Yep.
And if they come back up again, knock them down again.
Yep. Get your double bonus.
Oh,
And he should have anticipated that.
and giving it a nudge.
Yeah, that
would
was
have pushed
that
it from
was-
there
that
to
was
there.
something-
and
Yeah,
back there.
that was something foreseeable there.
Maybe they're getting tired. They've been
Could be.
playing
Tired.
pinball for a long time.
So we got a few points, but he didn't really press the issue on Escher. Nice save. Nice Schatz recovery. Okay. The Schatz recovery will probably help Escher psychologically because that will get him into the flow of the game.
Oh,
And again, another drain.
And
Off
the
the side.
pinball gods have not been very kind.
No.
So
So 100,000 lead for Daniele. And again, with the scoring on this game, if Daniele can get maximum bonus with a double, Escher would be in serious trouble.
okay, drop target. There we go.
Okay, not quite enough to cradle up, so he makes a little deflection. Oh, okay.
Nope.
Now he could ask for
I think
TD here.
I think you might need a TD.
I
So
think he might need a TD to get it off to the top of the slingshot there. Yep.
anybody there? Okay, Stefan looks like Stefan has a key. I have a key, so I was going to go out with one.
Okay. I am known to have had keys.
Really? People trust you with a key?
Rumor I've been seen on camera a few times with keys.
With keys, okay.
A few times.
Yeah. We basically...
Once in a while I even operate them properly.
Really? Don't make a habit of it. People ask you to do it again.
Actually, I was in a match with Dina yesterday, and she got a stuck ball, so I got to be TD.
So she gave you the key.
She gave me the key.
Wow,
So
okay.
I took care of the stuck ball.
And that was Dina's key. I mean, not many people that get
Since I am somewhat qualified in this area.
Which is nice, isn't it? Well earned respect, I would say.
And this is a suggestion for other tournament directors out there. Whenever possible, have common locks on all of your games and multiple keys, so that you can have as many people as possible that are able to deal with stuck balls or other issues during a game.
It does make a big difference.
The more people and the more people with access you have, the easier it is on everybody else to run the tournament.
So J.M. Garvey saying, don't break the covenant of the keys. Okay, so there's Escher, and he has to do something here.
Yeah, even with double bonus maximum, he would only have 60,000 on top of his 53 or whatever. So he's going to need a fairly long ball. It's doable, but he's going to need max double bonus and a nice long ball. He's going for his drop targets. Get some multiplier, or excuse me, get some advances with the top lanes there.
And that's a good strategy.
So he's got his double bonus, and his base bonus is now up to it's over.
It's over. Escher is out, and
Escher's out, and Daniele is on. How many games is the bronze match?
I can show you that on the standings. Just let's have a look. So
it's a bronze match, best of 3. I believe it's best of 3. Best of 3. Okay.
Okay. So all right. So Daniele Acciari will be moving to the final. You can see him here. And Escher's going into the bronze match.
I thought that Markus and Mark would have finished the game by now.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to wait for machines, right?
No, they're not.
Yeah,
that's
keep
correct,
things moving.
yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what they're playing, but seems to be taking a long time. So Dina will update the players on here and the current scores. So we will find out very shortly who won
the first game.
Yep.
I think Mark Pearson.
It's on
Is it on there? Is it on there?
Ah,
Oh no, that's a different one.
it's
See if we
it
can
needs to
find
be
it
a bit further along. So
Yeah, it's on the other part there.
Oh, it's not been updated.
It's not
yet.
been
So
updated, okay.
Dina's not back at the computer. So.
Okay. Trying for the drop target. Okay. Going for his multiplier. Hello.
So Markus won the first game. Yes, okay, that's fine.
Oh, tomorrow? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Are they going to the 5 through 8 tonight or not? Tomorrow as well? Okay.
Yeah, let people go to bed. It's
Okay.
going to be a long day tomorrow, and some of these players are in the main event. So that was a good decision again by Dina.
Okay, so close game here, 48-67. And again, all of the Dolly Parton letters carry over, but the bonus multiplier does not. Okay, gets the first drop target to light the spinner. Second one to light 2 times bonus. Nice deflection. Ah, nice little accidental out the chute to the plunger. Gives him a chance for the top saucer and maybe some bouncing off the bumpers into a Dolly letter or two. Okay, and he's finished his Dolly Parton letters, so now he has 22,000 bonus. And now he has 3 times bonus multiplier. And now he has 5x and a few additional Dolly Parton letters, so he's got over 100,000 in bonus already. And with the spinner being only moderately juicy, that's a big advantage. Nice dig. Yeah, don't tilt, Mark, don't tilt.
Yeah, tilting would not be good at this point.
Okay. Getting some more Dolly letters. Another random slingshot out the chute. All gifts appreciated. Did not get a Parton letter off the sauce. Oh, little misflip, but he's got to like that ball.
Absolutely, and that's absolutely great ball too. So, yeah.
It looks like Markus won the first game on Flash. So, unless Markus can get something going, it's going to be 1-1. But Markus has 2 balls left to do it, so we'll see. Looks like he has 1 letter in Dolly and 5 in Parton. And now he's completed Parton.
He just had a follow from the real Bob Matthews.
Okay.
so somebody's taken the Twitch name of the real Bob Matthews.
Whatever.
Yeah, that must be a fan. I mean, that must be sort of nice.
Well, part of the reason I chose Bob Mathuse as my online ID is because Bob Matthews is such a common name.
Yeah, it's a great.
There's thousands of them literally in the world. So I think there's several hundred just in the London phone book.
There's a very sort of positive flip style, doesn't he? He's very like a forceful flip.
Yeah. And that
so it's effective.
That's something that some of us older players have, and there's a reason for it. That there were games where the flippers, were not as well powered as you wanted, and you couldn't do a whole lot about it at the time to adjust flipper power. A lot of the operators didn't bother to keep the coils fresh. And so if the flipper was a little weak, you would push the machine at the same time as you were flipping to give it a little extra energy.
And what he's doing is exactly that.
And you get used to that, and sometimes it becomes a habit, and it's sometimes useful, and other times works against you because you may end up tilting.
Exactly.
I know that all too well. So Markus has a hill to climb here. He's going to need a lot of bonus.
He needs to complete his Dolly.
The spinner right now is less important than finishing his Dolly Parton letters. He can get his multiplier, but unless he actually finishes Dolly Parton, I don't see any realistic chance for him to win this game.
Okay, 1-1.
1-1.
So what are we going to next? And Dina, I think, is she coming back?
Yes, Dalton, you should go out to Arizona sometime and either go to Starfighters or Electric Bat.
Dina's there, ably helped by Stefan Riedler from RS Pinball.
Yes, we know, Dalton, it would be a trip for you.
Okay, so Harlem Globetrotter.
And Harlem Trivia. So, and this is, I think I may have this in my guide someplace. Harlem New York comes from when New York City was New Amsterdam. Because originally, basically, before the English, were in control, the Dutch had control of a lot of the American colonies.
Of course, yeah.
And before New York was New York, it was New Amsterdam.
Ah.
And okay, there is a town in the Netherlands called Harlem with 2 A's that is just outside of Amsterdam.
Okay.
And so one section of New Amsterdam was named Harlem because it was, similar distance from whatever
from
the
that.
main part of town was as Harlem is from Amsterdam.
Amazing
So
general.
that's where and now when the English took over, a lot of the Dutch names were preserved but anglicized. So Harlem in Dutch has 2 A's. The English don't do 2 A's. So they kept the Harlem part just because everyone, that's what they called it, but they removed one of the A's and made it Harlem with 1 A.
Interesting. And very typically English.
Yes.
We don't need those extra letters.
Yes.
Let's just get rid of them. Yeah. Dina is she's a linguist, and a pure linguist, and the English language breaks so many rules of everything. You compare it to the other Latin languages.
Yeah.
It's
Although my wife was observing, in Germany, the number of very high letter count German words.
huge.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely
compared
huge.
to most other languages.
Yep. I mean, the Germans,
Yeah.
if they don't have a word for something, they just make
They
it
just
up.
they just attach
they just
attach the adjectives to the noun, and
Yeah. And,
Meanwhile, Markus is making excellent progress here. He's already finished his inline drop targets, gotten his collect saucer a couple of times, completed the globe letters to collect the points for globe. He just didn't get the spinner shots he wanted once he had his
That's correct.
spinner max. Because once you get your 2000 spinner, you really want that ball on that right flipper so you can rip it.
Keep ripping it, yeah. And but 247 is
A good start.
Pretty good opening,
Good start.
Opening score. So. Okay, here we go. Thanks for the subs, and I've said it earlier before. Thanks for follows, thanks for subs, thanks for everything you do. It is very much appreciated. Oops.
Oh, Mark.
Sign of tiredness.
Could be. Could be. By the way, my IFPA profile photo
Yep.
was taken in Harlem with 2 A's after I went to the Dutch tournament.
Nice. Specifically, deliberately.
Deliberately, yes.
Yeah.
Deliberately, yes.
That's really great. These pictures here, I'm not quite sure what's happened to Mark Pearson, because I'm sure he must have a profile picture. These come from the IFPA database, but I take them into a local database because sometimes the IFPA website is down, and if it's down, it's not back up until American time. So
Yeah. And some people have relatively new profile photos, and some have extremely old profile photos, and some people change them more often than others.
I agree, and so I on a tournament like this, I
That was
asked
a
people.
little questionable first flip, but a nice save recovery from it, and then he missed and drained anyway.
Yep. Nicely played. So 327 again. That's a good score. So
But very reachable.
yeah,
If Mark can complete his inline drop targets and get a couple of spinner rips, he can be right back there. Always take a globe letter when you can. Oh, missed that one. That was a questionable deflection there. Okay, let's get back to work. There we go. Whoops. Okay. Deflect. That's
Yeah.
right. Deflect. Don't flip. Okay. Deflect.
Don't flip it.
Deflect. Hold it up. Use the lower flipper.
Nope.
Oh, use the upper one. Interesting. Okay. It works. It's just most people prefer to use the lower one. That was questionable, but he dug it back out. Okay. He's got to settle down here. Settle down. Settle down.
Needs
Make
to.
your spinner shot. Oh, he missed it.
And he's going on the
missed
fly,
his
isn't
spinner
it?
shot.
And it's not working for him, right?
He needs to get control here. There we go. Nice spinner shot.
There's a nice little
They
call
can't
out for
seem to
that.
get control of the ball.
Okay.
So can't seem to get control of the ball from World Cup soccer.
Ah, okay.
So,
Oh, missed that one. Come on. Okay.
yes, okay.
Open the gate. Collect your saucer. Okay.
Okay, so he's actually
lot
on
of
track, here,
progress.
which is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. He's got some bonus. Oh, saucer rejection.
Yeah. Come
Okay,
on.
spinner time. Oh, missed again. Come on, Mark, hit your spinner. Deflect. Come on, Mark, hit your spinner. Yeah, again, he chose to use the upper flipper on that. I like the angle on the lower flipper better.
So comment from Dalton here. The winner of this game plays Daniele. The loser plays Escher. That's neither's easy. But what you probably don't know, Dalton, is that the person playing Escher is going to be playing it tomorrow morning. So we're not doing the bronze match this evening.
Okay, so we have a very close match here.
Yeah.
Only 12,000 points separating them. So this is basically a one-ball game.
Yep. Here we go.
Okay.
Go back onto the drop targets.
Deflect. Lower flipper. Like I say, most people, the lower flipper gives you a little better angle. Wanted the spinner. But okay. Going for the shoot. Nice spinner rip. There. Oh, rejected by the
rejected again.
saucer. Get a few spins. There's so little going on right now. I can actually hear his flips in here through the door. Yeah. Here's a saucer. That'll complete globe. Give him another 25,000. And then another 50,000 there. What was that, 20? It was 50 total. Okay. Nudge. He didn't nudge. He needed to nudge. He needed to nudge.
Okay,
But
he's
he had a good ball, so he's got a good lead. Mark has some work to do to catch him.
yep, 210,000.
Yep. Yep. So he's going to need to finish his drop targets and get a few spinner rips or a saucer collect.
Oh, well, that didn't happen. So
Somewhat
that's
ill-advised.
Markus goes a 2-1 up on Mark Pearson.
Much as I am an on-the-fly player, that particular situation called for a dead bounce from right flipper to left flipper to set up your drop target.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to see Dina, see if she wants to call it a night, and I'll keep the tournament from leading.
Okay. Yeah, it's possible that Mark panicked on that one, but again, it's late. People have been up for a long time today. So I can see how that would happen. Having played into the middle of the night, or beyond the middle of the night into the morning, or up to breakfast, at something that was not scheduled to be a 24-hour event, I know what it's like to play when you've been up too long. Voluntarily playing at a 24-hour event is different than just happening to be up late.
You okay with water?
Yeah, I'm always okay with water.
Okay.
I don't do alcohol at all.
I only do.
I've been accused of being a Mormon because I prefer not to have alcoholic beverages or carbonated beverages.
Okay.
Or coffee or tea.
Wow.
And folks are like, "What's the matter with you? You don't drink any of that good stuff."
I have
You're a Mormon or something?
I have a rule.
Nothing against Mormons. I like Mormons, but
nothing wrong with Mormons.
but for for whatever reason, I guess they think that they don't do any of that. They do some of it, just not much.
Yeah. Stefan's quite good at this. I have a rule that I only drink alcohol on a day that has a Y in it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I keep that as a sort of pretty strict rule. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Nice German beer called Hot Stiff. And okay, so it is 1:30 in the morning, correct? 1:40 actually now, and
do I hear 150?
Yeah,
Going once, going twice.
Keep it going up. We are still in the semi-final.
And we're in Hot Hand. Okay, we haven't played Hot Hand for a while. And again, this game. Okay, they testing something, or did he just screw up there? I think maybe he just screwed up there.
Really? Wow.
That was very strange.
Okay, very fast.
Yes, he did just screw up there.
So we got less points than the plunge.
Yeah. That's most puzzling. Very unmark-like. So as we discussed earlier, Hot Hand, you want to collect cards, and you get your bonus multiplier by getting 2, 3, or 4 of the same rank card.
And you have to land.
And you have to land in one of those little, very shallow saucers up top.
All these saucers here.
That the ball keeps rimming out of. So yeah, not much for Markus, so he didn't really take any serious advantage of Mark's whatever that was on ball 1.
Yep.
That Mark maybe needs a little zap from his electric bat to shock him awake here. So again, he has 2 10s there, so that gives him double bonus. And again, you only collect something if it's, okay. You only collect something if it's on the lit suit, which right now is hearts for him. What just happened there? Was he, yeah. Did he play player 4? Oh, that was letting the plunge go. Okay, I guess he actually flipped or something. Okay, so and he's got 2 jacks. It gives him 2 times bonus. He missed his spinner shot. You don't want the spinner shot so much for the spinner as just to get the ball back up top to get it in those saucers. And the spinner's worth something, but getting the ball in the saucers is the real payoff. And again, you get some value from the drop targets on the right, but that's not a real focus. If you have the ball in the left flipper, obviously that's the thing to shoot at because you get some value from the targets and you get the ball deflecting off of them. It's basically a back shot to go up to the top saucers just like that did.
So he's on 4 times bonus now.
Yep.
The 4 times bonus is because he's got
The 4 tens.
4 tens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any 4 in a line gives them the 4 bonus. 4 times
Okay.
bonus.
Nice little rebound off the wall there into the return lane. Can he get the spinner? Not quite. Let's see. Right now, he can only collect the king or queen of hearts because it's heart suit that's lit. Don't
That's
tilt.
gone, but that's
Okay.
that was a decent ball.
And both the multiplier and the cards carry over from ball to ball, as we discussed earlier. So he will have his 4x and however many 10, 12 cards that was
Okay, so
starting ball 3.
so Markus really needs to repeat that.
Markus right now has just 5 cards.
Yep.
There must be a light bulb out somewhere because I think it's showing he has 3 times bonus, but I don't see 3 of the same rank anywhere. So maybe there's a light out. Okay, good control there. Bank it off the targets up to the top. Nice catch. He's got 4x, so I'm guessing one of those lights is out. Probably the jack of spades. Okay. Proper choice there. Missed the shot, but okay, just keep under control.
So I assume the mechanics of that is there's simply a plate that the ball rests on and with a switch underneath it. Is that pretty much it?
If it settles into the saucer, it will score the card. If it rims out of the saucer but does so slowly enough that it puts enough pressure on the switch, it'll still score it. But if it swings out too quickly, you won't get anything.
It's very strange.
So this is now definitely advantage Markus because with bonus, he will pass Mark.
Okay.
Because he has 4 times bonus. Like I say, I think the jack of spades light here is out. So he's got 5, 5, 2, and or 5, 5, 3, and 3. So it would be 16 times 4, 64,000 already in bonus, which I think is a little more than Mark has. So he'll have a bonus advantage going to ball 3 in addition to whatever his regular lead is going into ball 3.
Yep.
Nicely walking through a couple of saucers there for him. Nice deflection. Okay. And let's see, it's on. Okay, he can still get another card there in that suit. Suspect he will deflect it off that target just like that. Yep, hit the remaining drop target. Flying backhand. Just like that move myself. And you get a little value off the targets, but not a lot. It's just more a way of getting the ball up top and getting some scrounge points along the way. Okay, so Markus will have a big advantage going to ball 3 because he's both ahead by
Wow.
250,000 and he has more bonus at the beginning of ball 3 than Mark has. So right now, if I was to place odds, I would say it's probably 10 to 1 in favor of Markus at this point.
So we will then be seeing a Markus Stix and Daniele Acciari final.
Will they play that tonight or tomorrow morning?
I think they have to play tonight because
Have to play
I'm sure that both of those will qualify
'Cause
for
I'm
the
sure
main
they're-
tournament.
yeah.
So. But
Yeah.
having said that, they both probably have. If they both have a double bye, we could possibly play this.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah.
But, maybe worth a consideration.
So Mark needs a 5-minute ball here, basically. And that's just to make Markus play ball 3.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that was gone.
Not to be. So look, that was.
But a very nice run by Mark.
I'm going to actually give him some fireworks for that because that was actually
Yes.
a really, really nice match. And well done to Markus Stix, who will advance.